subscribe button to subscribe to my channel and also click the bell button to get notification. Hi friends, welcome to Planners on a Mission channel. If you have not subscribed, then click the red button to subscribe to my channel. I'll be posting videos every week on motivation, exam and study tips and education related videos. Why is Christmas Day on the 25th December? Christmas is celebrated to remember the birth of Jesus Christ, who Christians believe is the Son of God. The name Christmas comes from the Mass of Christ. A Mass service, which is sometimes called communion, is where Christians remember that Jesus died for us and then came back to life. The Christ Mass service was the only one that was allowed to take place after sunset. So people had it at midnight. So we get the name Christ Mass shortened to Christmas. Christmas is now celebrated by people around the world, whether they are Christians or not. It's a time when family and friends come together and remember the good things they have. People, and especially children, also like Christmas, as it's a time when you give and receive presents. The date of Christmas. No one knows the real birthday of Jesus. No date is given in the Bible. So why do we celebrate it on the 25th December? The early Christians certainly had many arguments as to when it should be celebrated. Also, the birth of Jesus probably. The first recorded date of Christmas being celebrated on December 25th was in 336, during the time of the Roman Emperor Constantine. A few years later, Pope Julius I officially declared that the birth of Jesus would be celebrated on 25th December. A very early Christian tradition said that the day when Mary was told that she would have a very special baby, Jesus, was on March 25th, and it's still celebrated today on the 25th March. 9 months after the 25th March is the 25th December. March 25th was also the day some early Christians thought the world had been made, and also the day that Jesus died on when he was an adult. The Jewish festival of lights, Hanukkah, starts on the 25th of Kislev, the month in the Jewish calendar that occurs at about the same time as December. Hanukkah celebrates when the Jewish people were able to rededicate and worship in their temple in Jerusalem again following many years of not being allowed to practice their religion. Jesus was a Jew, so this could be another reason that helped the early church choose December the 25th for the date of Christmas. Christians believe that Jesus is the light of the world, so the early Christians thought that this was a right time to celebrate the birth of Jesus. They also took over some of the customs from the winter solstice and gave them Christian meanings like holly, mistletoe, and even Christmas carols. St. Augustine was the person who really started Christmas in the UK by introducing Christianity in the 6th century. He came from countries that use the Roman calendar, so Western countries celebrate Christmas on the 25th December. Then people from Britain and Western Europe took Christmas on the 25th December all over the world. So when was Jesus born? There's a strong and practical reason why Jesus might not have been born in the winter, but in the spring or the autumn. It can get very cold in the winter, and it's unlikely that the shepherds would have been keeping sheep out on the hills. During the spring, there's a Jewish festival called Passover. This festival remembers when the Jews had escaped from slavery in Egypt about 1500 years before Jesus was born. Lots of lambs would have been needed during the Passover festival to be sacrificed in the temple in Jerusalem. Jews from all over the Roman Empire traveled to Jerusalem for the Passover festival, so it would have been good time for the Romans to take a census. Mary and Joseph went to Bethlehem for the census. In the autumn, the Jewish festival of Sukkot, or the Feast of Tabernacles, is the festival that's mentioned the most times in the Bible. It is when Jewish people remember that they depended on God for all they had after they had escaped from Egypt and spent 40 years in the desert. It also celebrates the end of the harvest. During the festival, Jews live outside in temporary shelters. The word tabernacle comes from a Latin word meaning booth or hut. So whenever you celebrate Christmas, remember that you are celebrating a real event that happened about 2000 years ago, that God sent His Son into the world as a Christmas present for everyone. Christmas is forever, not for just one day. For loving, sharing, giving, or not to put away like bells and lights and tinsel in some box upon a shelf. The good you do for others is good you do yourself, said by Norman Wesley Brooks. May the spirit of the Christmas fill your home with peace, joy and love. I wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's the end of the video. I hope you like this video. Please like, comment and share with your friends and family. Also don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye.